So mental health in our group project. Actually, mental/physical health in our group project. I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, it's about creating a cozy,
we can
comfortable.
start
So that's
with
definitely mentally healthy.
There we
I
go,
guess.
like physical well-being.
Yeah.
Doing some tasks like.
Well, think about it. If you're sitting there for too long, that's probably not really good for your physical well-being, right?
But it's better than sitting on a chair for longer, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I feel like, I mean, would you say it's healthy to evoke more conversation between people in a social environment? Do you think that's healthy?
I think that's healthy, but I think in a reading cafe, it's also healthy to just sit down and read and just don't stop worrying about everything and stuff.
Yeah, relaxing.
Relaxing.
Yeah,
It's a comfort zone. You're the whole thing that we're trying to achieve from the context that was given to us was to create a comfort zone, and that's what we wanted to achieve. And I think a part of that comfort is creating how you want to be comfortable physically, because
I mean, I like what you just said about how coming here, be relaxed. There's an element of eliminating those anxiety, stressful element. So you're drinking something you like to drink. You're sitting in the most comfortable way possible, I guess, for you, and you're interacting with the people around you, right?
Yeah.
And I think interaction there is quite a strong point for us. You know, do you ever complain about your stress to other people? People who acquaintances?
I always do, but maybe not to people I don't know, but if I were to meet somebody in a reading cafe, it would be related to books most probably. I mean, I guess it's also mental health. I mean, I said reading was good for mental health. It's personally it is for me. But I think it just creates a positive habit of coming to a reading cafe and because you had a comfortable experience in it, because and comfortable is maybe a little bit more different of an experience because you went there was a chair, you changed the chair, and now you impacted the chair.
Hey.
And now you have a personal connection with the chair, perhaps.
I just realized something. You know how you talk about it might be a reading cafe we are designing for? Perhaps the modular pieces can be bookshelf, but different types of bookshelf. That's just like a weird idea I had.
I mean, we could, depends on...
people, when they need to borrow books, they want... I don't know, but that's quite stereotypical. It's just...
No, what it could be the whole cafe is modular.
Oh, God.
Well, that's
too big.
That's unrelated.
Okay,
but...
back to the mental health part. I'm just thinking how I mean, I think the innovative part of our design idea was the part where it's modular pieces. How do you think that modular pieces contribute to mental health for the user or for anyone who's in that environment, really?
Yeah, like I said, there's a comfort zone that you want to be in, and not everybody is comfortable in the same ways. So I think giving the user the freedom of letting them choose, you can be comfortable however you want to be comfortable. I think that's a part of it.
I guess making the user feel I have a variety of options of whether or not if I want to have this desk or whether or not if I want to have people around me sitting around me. I guess. I still think that there's an element of interaction in our product because it is modular, and we talked about how other different users might borrow our pieces to their pieces.
Because maybe they're taller than you. Maybe you're short. You only need two pieces, and you're not using the last one. They can be like, "Can I get that one?" You look at them; they're taller than you.
So, okay. Just out of curiosity, how do you feel the furnitures in current cafes, Starbucks or any sort of cafe if you've been to, has contributed to the topic of mental/physical well-being?
I don't know if this is a global thing, but sometimes when I'm sitting somewhere and it's a table of 4 and I'm one person, I feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
I feel like I'm stealing a spot from somebody else.
I get what you're saying. It's not, it goes back to that idea of having a personal space zone, but not to the extent that it covers you in a bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a lounge chair is a 1-2-person furniture, max. You can't really be sitting there with 8 people. So even if I don't know if this is mental health, but the furniture that you're on helps you, what's the word? Put your attention on something.
Focus.
Yeah, helps you focus in a way. Like, you can't. I have ADHD. I cannot work on any like super comfortable space.
Okay. This idea of feeling focused. Okay.
If I'm extremely comfortable, I will not.
I see why you're in school now.
I will not be working. That's
Yeah.
why I come to school every day. I go to the library because I look around me. There's people around me that are working. So
I see.
can.
So it's about sharing the similar vision. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just being in a space where everybody is doing something similar to you helps
Okay.
you do that thing more. Like if you're in the gym and there's people who go to the gym with you,
Yeah,
you want to
okay,
go to the gym
okay,
more.
Okay. So you feel you are going somewhere that belongs to your whatever task you are trying to do right now. Okay. Okay. So say if people come here, come to a cafe for socializing.
I mean, reading.
Sorry, reading. Sorry,
Socializing.
for reading. If they're seeing everyone around them are reading and drinking, well, if you're going to a reading cafe, then there will obviously be the element of drinking as well, right?
Yes.
Chatting perhaps. I guess the differences would be that they provide books, they provide. You know how you talk about reading can be relaxing, a unique way of relaxing. They probably also provide that too.
I mean, that's what I think. And even if it's a small part, the technological part of our chair, which is to click things into each other, which is a satisfying action in and of itself.
Well, yeah, that would be related.
It's not really like a cure for depression, but it's like an activity where it's like
Yeah.
like it's like an activity that is oddly satisfying
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
I feel. Do you think? I'm just asking. Do you think there's a lack of consideration in mental well-being in our project? Do you feel that way? You don't have to change it. I'm just curious. Do you?
No, I mean we can't change it
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, but like what I'm thinking is we didn't really create it to find a solution to unhappiness, mental problems. What we wanted was
Yeah, it's not a stressful. There's a general awareness of taking care of like people's mental or physical well-being in designing the product. It's not. It's not a stressful.
there is a general understanding that a product should be good for you, but not every single product that is put into the market is like that. Like a phone. A phone is actually really bad for you because like it shortens your like attention span.
Yep.
It's bad for your physical health.
Yeah.
Everybody has it, but no, like it's not really about like you made a phone, but it's not good for me mentally.
Yeah.
But it's still I still put comfort in that.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
I'm stressed, I open my phone, I go through things,
Yeah.
and even if it's not meant to be mentally helpful, like design wise, they didn't really design it to be good for you.
Okay. Yeah.
But it still ends up being that. But what we wanted to create with the context we were giving was a comfort zone that was cozy in a reading cafe. But
Or
it's
did they
still,
say it's a reading cafe? Okay.
they said a cafe, but we could specify,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But with a touch of socialization and personalization.
Yeah, because
to
they
the chair.
chose the context of cafe, which is a place for you socializing. So going down to their concept, cozy, sense of freedom of they said sense of freedom because they said that I was speaking to Sarah about this. She mentioned how she felt that she felt there was a need in designing furniture that kind of recognize other activities conducted in cafe instead of just drinking and sitting down and eating, right? So I guess what we did was making a modular pieces and then
hello.
Hey guys.
We're
Yeah,
fine.
recording.
I've only.
Want to join the recording?
Come back to you. Yeah. I mean, I suppose the way how we kind of took it is that she wanted a sense of freedom for the user. That's why we made it modular. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're comfortable in your house. That's like home furniture is some of the most comfortably designed furniture, is because you're not meant to.
You can't move this table. You can't move it.
No.
Yeah. Okay. You can't.
A lot of I mean, you do move chairs and tables in cafes, but like even this, like it would be weird if I were to take all of those tables and put it on top of those tables.
Yeah. I feel when I'm sitting on that bench, there's a differences because it is actually, it feels mentally, it feels easier and less heavy for me because I get to move around. You know,
Yeah.
it is actually lighter than this one actually, but I feel there's a sense of a sense of not freedom but a sense of easiness.
Having the choice of it
Yeah.
even is something that like you don't feel restricted
I
because
feel like I might stuck here. You know what I'm saying?
because like you can't move this,
Yeah.
you can't move these.
Yeah.
You kind of
Like
in
my
the same
legs
space.
are just stuck in here right now.
There isn't a lot of room for change, and like when you leave this, it's the same as it was before.
Yeah.
Like that's why when like a group of people get up from a table, everybody fixes their chair,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. It's
Even
just about that sense
is-
of being casual. Because the fact, if you're looking at this is movable, right? And if it acts like that, the first visual impression I'm getting it is a casual environment because it's not being so strictly placed. You know, it's unmovable.
Yes, it's
you
not
know,
so formal.
If this
because-
if this is unmovable, it means I have to move. I have to adapt this. But no, this furniture here that is movable will adapt my activity, right?
Yeah, and we're designing for a cozy place. If you think about an office place, you don't really move tables around, do you?
Yeah. Well, you want to deliver a different impression, I suppose. Yeah.
You don't really. I mean, you do personalize your own space,
Mm.
but you can't really make your table longer
Yeah, yeah. Obviously.
because
it's,
you're in a
it's-
community there, and
Yeah, and the major task of the community is to get the job done. So
Yeah.
don't move the table. Yeah.
But if it's a community where the objective is to be comfortable, and then you have the choice to be comfortable however you want, I think that's also helpful. In a way.
So I guess the word, our key word is cozy. Really cozy.
It's cozy, comfy.
Relaxing, being able to choose. Well, yeah. Being
It's
able
the
to
freedom
choose, yeah.
of it.
Having a choice. Okay. So having a freedom of reorganizing your sitting. Yeah. While you are spending your time in cafe. Well, I guess we've kind of dissected of what mental well-being is, the mental well-being element that was in our given concept. I think that's what we
Yes, I think we changed it, but
Yeah.
it's still
It's just-
we didn't change it in a way that was
that's in a different design direction. We still want
we
to
tried
achieve
to we tried to, but it didn't work. But
Yeah, I guess. We hate. Yeah, okay, I guess.
so what we created is a different way of sitting in the cafe
Mm.
that is still comfortable and cozy, like they wanted it to be.
Yeah, but at the same time, we
So it's like-
at the same